What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to episode number 233 of the Nonsense Review. That's right, we are part of the Fibonacci sequence.
Is that number, Wang?
No. Do you know what the Fibonacci sequence is?
Is that the one where it's like each number is a sum of the two numbers before it?
It is indeed. Good job.
Yeah. That's actually a lot more coherent than number Wang.
Well, yeah, because number Wang's bollocks. Like, that's the joke.
Yes. Yeah. Time for Wanganum.
It's like, I know, why don't we play Apple Wang? No, Timmy, that would be shit.
That would be shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, the Fibonacci sequence, as you rightly said, it's a sequence of numbers where each number is the sum of the two numbers preceding it. It's going to be like, what's 233 plus 149? Because that's the next time we can bring it up.
Like 300 and something, yeah. But they also cheat because otherwise it'd never get started, because otherwise it's 0 plus 0 plus 0.
No, it's not, because the first two numbers are 0 and 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1, and the next two numbers are 1 plus 1, which makes 2, then it's 2 plus 1. You see, it does work.
Sure, yeah.
Like, it only doesn't work if you purposefully misinterpret how numbers work. Like, well,
it'll be 0. Oh, I guess, yeah. 0 plus 1
equals 1.
The second one, yeah. So then you'll have two lots of 1. Okay, cool.
So you can start at 0 or you can start at 1. If you start at 0, you're going to get 1 twice. If you start at 1, you skip the unnecessary step of 0.
Sure.
That's a fucking sentence. The unnecessary step of 0.
Yeah.
Only in numbers could you talk such bollocks. Or should
We've got Arab mathematicians to thank for 0, because we didn't have one until then.
0's kind of important.
It is.
It's important to have a value for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think mathematically speaking, it's also not a number.
Oh, go fuck yourself. No, that's just gobbledygook.
But it's an incredibly important concept, and it sits right there with the numbers. It's like Y on the vowel council.
Okay, but that very much depends upon what European state you're in, because Y is a lot more important in countries that don't speak English.
Yep.
Like, seriously. Does a lot of heavy lifting in Welsh, and don't even fucking make the joke that I know you're gonna make.
Yeah, and in Spanish, it's the entire word of and.
Jesus Christ, my mind was just blown. It'll be cut out of the episode, but there was like a half second of silence where I'm just contemplating what you said and realising that, yes, you're technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Yes. I left the Welsh fruit on the table.
Yeah, the joke that most people will go for with the Welsh fruit is, Welsh isn't a real language, and those people can fuck off.
No, I was going to talk about Cymraeg, but yeah.
It's not how you say it. Anyway, whatever. I'm moving on with my life. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
Today we're doing a relatively new movie on the Netflix. It's an adult animation. Truth be told, I was a bit put off by the art style. The art style doesn't look... It looks like generic adult cartoon crap. And do you know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah. So it looks like a slightly more upmarket version of Two Stupid Dogs in certain shots.
I was going to compare it to like Brickleberry and shit like that.
Like, I think it's a little bit more stylized than that, at least.
But perhaps I'm being incredibly unfair, and I appreciate that is the stance most people will see where I'm coming from with that. I see a certain animation style, and I immediately go, "Oh fuck, it's going to be crap." But it's an adult animation. Rick suggested we do it, and I think my exact words were, "It looks crap, but if you want to do it, we'll do it." So that's where we're at today.
Yeah, and it's basically going to be a slightly more adult-oriented version of something like Housebroken, which is also something relatively recent that's all about like talking animals.
Here's the thing, Rick, is no talking animal thing will ever come close to touching Creature Comforts for me.
Oh, yeah, here's the thing. Creature Comforts is, it's not a talking animal show, it's just talking animals are the medium of animation through which these interviews are reproduced.
As a child, I didn't understand how they got the inner workings of such nonsense bullshit interviews. And then as an adult, you just read the fucking 5-second blurb at the end of the thing that says, "Thanks to the great British public that answered random questions." And you just look back and you look at it through a new lens of, this is Carl Pilkington before Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, it's Pilkington. It's like, I tell you who else would be pretty good for that. Like, pretty much any of the people on Gogglebox would be pretty good subjects for Creature Comforts.
I mean, if you want to get down to brass tacks, we're kind of a discount Gogglebox. Although I had the idea first, fuckers.
Sure.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to do Fixed today. I can't remember if we said the title or not.
We may or may not have done, but yeah, Fixed on Netflix.
Yeah, so it's just under an hour and a half, so it's not too long. So yeah, that's a pretty decent time for an adult comedy, I think.
Yeah, and a lot of that's going to be credits anyway. So
You say a lot of that. It depends how big of a cast they had.
I'm just mousing over 1:20, 1 hour 20. So it's like 6 minutes and change of credits.
Yeah, and half of those credits are going to be the foreign language credits. Which, by the way, I looked at the foreign languages available for this film, and interestingly enough, they don't have Russian anymore. They call it Ukrainian, and I can't help but feel that might be a jab.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. I haven't done any background research on Fixed. I kind of want to be as blind as possible, as it were. Plus, it's a standalone movie. Apart from finding out certain background information on how it was funded and who was whose brainchild it was, I don't think I'm going to glean too much from background information. Rick, do you know anything about this before going into it that I perhaps don't?
No. I think I think Adam Devine is in it, but I can't even remember who he really is and what else he's done. There's a non-zero proportion of the cast that's kind of all-star.
I heard the word fucking... Oh, I've forgotten his name. Oh, shit. I've forgotten his name. Rick Knuckles.
Idris Elba.
I heard that he was in it, but I don't know if that's true.
He may be.
Okay,
he
that's
is.
good. Oh, he is. Okay, cool. So I consider
Elba's in it, yeah.
I consider him an all-star cast member. Like, if he's in a project, it's probably a higher budget cast, shall we say?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, even if they spent the entire budget on animation and Idris Elba, that's probably a pretty good choice of things to spend things on.
I'm curious if he's going to be dry or if he's going to be out there, but like Idris Elba playing another Knuckles would be great.
Yeah, because I really like his like comically serious delivery of Knuckles.
Well, the funny thing is when they announced Idris Elba as Knuckles, I went, "That's perfect," but I didn't realise how perfect it was until I actually saw it, and I went, "Oh fuck, it's better than I thought," and my bar was already pretty high.
Yeah.
But yes, all-star cast, Western animation, feature-length movie, more or less. We're going to jump into that in a little bit. For those of you who are new to the podcast, what we like to do before we do the reaction and review itself is we like to talk about our weeks and the goings-on in the wide universe. So with that in mind, Rick, how has your week been, buddy?
Well, as a complete inversion of last week where I did nothing and saw a couple of things, this week I have seen nothing in the world and just done things. I've played 150 games of Magic the Gathering Arena
fucking
just this week.
Why?
I built a couple of decks, and one of them I really like, and it has become my mobile game of choice for this week, and I'm pretty sure this will fall off immediately as soon as I lose interest. But for now, it holds an amount of interest.
This does explain why we had the chat we had.
Yeah.
Like sorry, just for a bit of context for those of you who don't have access to our chat logs, Rick just randomly started talking to me about a Magic the Gathering combo, and I was just like, okay, I'll roll with this. And it was a whole fucking chat where I just got information after information, most of it going in one ear out and out the other, because I like Magic, but not that much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just me stating names.
It was a lot of proper nouns.
Yeah. Long and the short of it is that I've got a 5-color deck that has a 5-color commando, and it's just a bunch of heroes in an everyone is here Smash Brothers style beat Bash Brothers deck.
Rick did make a joke, which I still can't tell if it was on purpose or not because he didn't react to my response, which was it broke my heart to take Karlach out.
Oh, it did. Like, it wasn't meant to be a joke, but yes, it wasn't meant to be a joke about Karlach's heart, but yes, it did break my heart to take out Karlach, because I realised quite a lot of the time when she was in my hand, she was not getting cast because something else was a better pick.
It's not the worst thing in the world to have a card that you don't play very often, but when you do, you get to feel I don't know what I'm talking about. It's all about competitiveness when it comes to Arena.
Yeah. Like, you just get, like, upvoted in the ranks when you win and downvoted in the ranks when you lose. So it's actually better for you to lose, but it just feels bad.
How is it better for you to lose?
Because you get easier opponents and then you win more.
But what's the? It always baffles me this logic because I want to win 50% of the time if I'm playing something competitive. That's the league I should be in. That means your matchmaking system works.
Yeah. If you're above 50%, then you're playing something powerful.
Of course, more likely that you're good. Because bear in mind, Magic the Gathering Arena, everyone has access to the same tools. So if you're choosing not to use something that you know is bullshit strong, that's a you decision. That's not the game's fault.
Yeah, I mean, I have run out of mythic and rare wildcards for crafting whatever I want at this point. But you can just choose, Sephiroth is worth like 50, 60 pounds or whatever to buy one in real life. Or I can just use one wildcard and play it online.
I get you.
And the one wildcard is worth as much to the server as it is for a 10p rare.
Yeah, you can see why Wizards doesn't... I wouldn't say don't promote it, but they used to do a thing at the back of each pack. I don't know if they still do. I haven't bought a pack of Magic the Gathering cards since the Final Fantasy release, and even then I didn't pay attention to the back cards unless it was a token. They used to do a thing where they'd advertise the game heavily, and it feels like they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I think they know that people know about it now. They used to give you a code for turning your physical product into a digital copy as well. That would be too good with Commander decks because you get too much content, so they don't do that, which is crap because they did it with like starter decks and stuff.
But that's also ridiculous to think about because a Commander deck is like 60 odd quid, so you're still getting 60 odd quid, you're just also giving the person a digital copy of it. Like, that's a ridiculous thing to think, not on your part but on potentially Wizards of just like, we can't give them two of the same thing, even if one version of it is completely digital and therefore worthless when the server goes.
Yeah, the B side of that is that you only get like when they don't add the Commander stuff to online, it's just not in the game. So there's no Final Fantasy Commander only product. So like no Celes. Like there's only one Yuna. There's only one Cloud. And there's no Warhammer decks. Warhammer cards at all.
Is it a licensing issue?
Partially, because the next one that they're doing, which on time of recording is about 2 weeks, is Spider-Man. In fact, I think it comes out 2 weeks today on date of recording for the pre-release. And when they're doing the online version, instead of Spider-Man, they're doing Through the Omen Paths, which is exactly the same rules, but with different names and different art.
So why couldn't they just do that with the G-Dub stuff? Or is it because they know that this is going to be a thing going forward, so they preemptively prepared this for that, and they're not retroactively going back and fixing it for the G-Dub stuff, because that would take time and effort?
I think it's more the latter. Like, they knew they were going to have to do something about the Spider-Man set, because that was going to be a draftable, packeted set, whereas the Warhammer ones were only in the Commander decks.
Gotcha.
The Lord of the Rings ones, they had packets and Commander decks, similar to what Final Fantasy has. The deck-only stuff isn't in the game. The packet stuff is. So you can get the One Ring, which you could only get in packets. You can't have the blue-black red Saruman. You can only get the one with white in it.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah. You can only get the Saruman that's partly white. But yeah, a lot of time spent doing that. I rewatched Megan 1 in preparation for watching Megan 2 sometime coming up, and it was just as fun as I remember.
Yeah, you brought this up on the podcast before when you actually saw the film in cinemas and were anxiously awaiting the sequel because they announced the sequel almost immediately, apparently.
Yeah, so they teased the sequel in the last moments of the film. We now know that there is a sequel, so it's not even a spoiler. The fact that Megan's consciousness was uploaded to an Alexa, so she wasn't gone forever.
So, remind me of the original plot ever so slightly, because I've seen the trailers for the new film. I don't care, it's a horror film, and it doesn't look like a particularly... I'm not going to say not an interesting one, so much as one that I know will not appeal to me, so I won't be seeing it, plus I didn't see the first one. But is the original not her taking over some kind of AI anyway, or is it more of a traditional possession of a doll like Chucky?
Well, she is an AI, and it's kind of like a partly comedy slasher with a little bit of heart. And I'll be honest, until she started killing people who were completely innocent, I was completely on Megan's side, because everyone she kills until that point as someone who has harmed Katie, who is the girl that she's paired with, the one that she's who is her primary user, and she's basically told, you take care of her, you do what you can to make sure that she's safe.
So what you're saying is this is a failing of the human side by not being more specific with instructions?
Yeah, and she even says at the end, you didn't give me any tools. All you told me was that you gave me an AI learning algorithm that you don't even understand yourself and told me to figure it out.
Oh,
and this is where you got me.
That's too real. The fucking just teach yourself. Oh yeah, nothing's ever gone wrong with that logic.
It's an allegory for parenting without any like guide training wheels. Because the parenting figure, the mother figure is the little girl's aunt after the little girl's parents do die.
Sure.
And it's possibly that they die because they were distracted driving because of a toy that was given to them, but also by the aunt. But we don't put that blame on. So I'm eagerly awaiting the opportunity to watch the second film. And the other film that I watched was The Bad Guys 2, which I believe you said you watched when it was new a couple of weeks ago.
No, you're making that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bad Guys 2.
I've not seen it. I didn't know it was in cinemas because I knew it was coming out. I didn't know when. So apparently it's out now.
Yeah, it's out. It's been out for a couple of weeks, and when I went with my folks, the entire cinema was empty apart from us and one person at the back.
I mean, I'm not surprised if it's near the end of its run. I'm at this point, I'm going to wait until it comes out in Netflix. Like, the only time your memory is kind of special in this scenario, Rick, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, but what I'm guessing you remember is me talking months ago when I watched the original Bad Guys on Netflix because I had nothing to do.
Sure. But yeah, it goes along with some more plots. Yeah, they are books, so it goes on with more book plots. So yay, and something that was dropped from the first movie gets brought back in this one.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, there's only one thing I need information-wise from you. Is it worth watching?
I think so. And my folks, not having watched the first one, had enough fun with it without the context of the first one that you could just. It's not a difficult set of concepts. You got a bunch of bad guys who are no longer bad, and they're making their way in the world.
Yeah, and the trailer's already. I wouldn't say spoiled, but revealed that the plot of this new film is there are new bad guys that make the original bad guys bad again, or at least go through the motions of being bad.
Yeah, the bad girls invite the bad guys to go be bad again.
Hey, Miss Tarantula is already a girl. That's sexist, Bad Guys 2.
Okay, but the gang is called the Bad Guys, and the original Miss Tarantula was male.
I'm aware. I'm the one who brought this up to you, if I recall.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, that was fun. And the other thing is I stopped a fire that I was hopefully never going to encounter because I was charging my phone and the thing started smoking and I was like, nope. And I'm very lucky that I was there to see it because otherwise that shit could have gone south real quick.
I'm not poo-pooing you here, but whenever you read about fires that are caused by two specific things, one, phone chargers, or two, candles, it's always like, I've never understood the logic of leaving those things in a room that you're not in.
Well, is it worse to be in a room where you're asleep and your thing is on charge and you die of monoxide poisoning or whatever?
If a fire starts, you will wake up. If it's in your room, you will wake up before... Smoke rises, Rick.
It does.
You will not get choked out before you wake up. Now, is that comforting?
You're not going to get choked out.
Probably not, but you will wake up and be aware there's a fire. Unless the fire's between you and the door, you've probably got time to make a sensible decision. I will acknowledge that sensible decision will be hampered by dreadful fright, because not many people have ever had to deal with a fire, and I'm 95% sure it is a terrifying prospect, and one I hope I never encounter myself.
Especially an electrical fire, because I definitely don't have an electrical fire, a compatible fire extinguisher in my room, or in the house.
Oh, yeah, but... Rick, your shit's insured.
Yeah, what best I can hope is to get to the fuse box and turn off all the electric in the house.
What you do in that scenario is you make sure you leave the premises and everybody else in the house knows there's a fire, probably by screaming the word fire several times at the top of your voice. Anyone with common sense after hearing that should get their arse in gear. Get any pets if you can do so safely because they're stupid and will just stay there and burn. And then just leave the house and call 999. You should not fight a fire you're not prepared to fight.
Oh, yeah, and also call 999 in general.
Well, yes, but do it after you're out of the house is my point.
Yeah. But yes, on that.
No, I'm sorry. I've got to go back ever so slightly because I'm just imagining someone ringing up 999. What's your emergency? Fire engine. All right. What? There's a fire. Where's the fire? It's in my house. Where are you right now? I'm also in my house. Leave.
Dear Fire Brigade, fire, fire. Yours sincerely, Maurice Moss.
Shut up, Cheezoid.
But yes, that's it for my week. How about you? What have you been? Where have you been?
I haven't really done a lot. Played some games. One game I played that I highly recommend is Golf Club Nostalgia.
Oh, what is it?
It's a 2D side-on golf game. It plays like an old-school Flash game.
Okay.
It's I picked it up in a Humble Bundle at some point. I don't know when, but I was basically like, I'm eating my dinner and I don't want to play something that requires me to use my hands a lot because I'm eating. So I picked up this game thinking I'd play it for 20 minutes and then I ended up just playing the whole thing because it only lasts about 2 hours. If you're shit like me, it'll take 2 hours. I'm sure people can do it way quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, more or less, where the remnants of humanity have escaped to Mars because we destroyed our planet, and the main character comes back to Earth to play golf in the ruins, which is something the ultra-rich who live on Mars can afford to do, is to go back to Earth from time to time to play golf.
Dude, I would so do that on, like, the WALL-E version of Earth, though. Like, using that as something to explore just looks like a really bleak but fun thing to do, you know?
You're fucked in the head.
That's why I admit that it's bleak. But like doing something like golf or like parkour in that version of Earth would be really cool.
Oh, if only there was a device and a gaming system we could make to make super immersive and make that fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I drifted off as I was. I did that thing that you do, that you point out when you do it, which is I started talking without really knowing where I was going.
Oh yeah. Like it's like the last one. I played it over again and I realised that the beginning of my sentence was coherent. The middle of my sentence went completely off the rails and it was basically a thank God fish aren't in a cash moment.
So what I was thinking when I was talking is I was trying to make a comparison to, man, that would make a really interesting game in VR, but instead I said what I said. So that's what the logic, there was logic behind my statement, it's just my brain failed me on a spectacular level. But yeah, its storytelling is all done via the radio.
Sure, okay.
So while I was genuinely going to play this game with the sound off and just watch a video in the background, so glad I didn't do that. First of all, the music's fine, but it keeps getting interspliced with just basically, you know what radio jockeys are like on the radio stations where they talk and between tracks.
Yeah, so it's like Three Dog in Fall.
Yes, but a bit more than that. So he does that between tracks, but he also throws to people who are living on the Mars station who have sent in their stories, and they tell you their stories. So the storytelling is almost entirely done via this. It's also done via journal pages, but you need to be good at the game to unlock all of those.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
I highly recommend it. It's quite a thing. They're not even remotely subtle in who they're taking jabs at and whose idea all this is. The city on Mars is called Tesla City.
Oh man, like Nikola Tesla catching strays, but yeah, it's not him that they're aiming at.
Yeah, the story is profoundly tragic, and it ends on, I won't spoil it, but I'll be honest with you, if you pay even any attention during any of the golf game and any of the stories, you can probably tell how the story's going to end way before you get to the ending. And now's a good time to mention that predictability ain't a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said it when Megan was new, that it's like a roller coaster. You know that it's going to go up, you know it's going to go down. You're just there for the ride, you know?
Knowing a story is going to have ups and downs isn't quite what I mean by predictability, Rick.
You know what I mean, though? Like, as soon as you know what the building blocks are, you know almost exactly how almost everything is going to go.
Okay.
Like, to, like, a scary amount of accuracy.
Sure. You're watching a horror movie.
Oh, yeah. The one who's going to kill people is going to kill people, and it's going to be originally for a reason, and then maybe not later on.
Rick, you ready for some news?
Let's go.
Fucking Concerned Ape out of nowhere just casually mentions there will be a 1.0 1.7 patch for Stardew,
Okay.
which on the gone.
This is after they've said that this is the final patch multiple times.
Yes, so as soon as he said there's a 1.7 patch in the works and it will come out, pretty much every person who mods that game openly wept. It's like, for fuck's sake. It's one of those where it's kind of cool that he's still working on the game to a degree. I say I'm using a colloquialism there. He's no longer a solo dev. He has a team of people helping him with the patches.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's as soon as 1.7 comes out, a bunch of people are going to be mad because their mods are going to break.
Even if it's just because a byte has been shifted.
A byte? Oh, right, yeah.
Like a bit shift.
No, yeah, that's fine. You said byte and my brain went to fishing.
Yeah, so 8 bits are in a byte and half a byte is called a nibble with a Y.
I don't care. It's not that I don't care, it's so much as what useless information I'm never going to need. But yeah, that's going to be a thing. If you got mods on Stardew, at some point they will break unless you turn off updates.
Yeah.
Speaking of video games, Steam has finally decided to, shall we say, buckle to government pressure in the UK and has now gone through with age verification.
Yeah, I realise I now have to re-verify my freaking credit card on Steam.
Yeah, is this
which
not...
is a pain, because like I've got my freaking PayPal already attached to Steam.
Same.
And that's what I would be paying through anyway. And PayPal also has their age verification thing, and also can choose to just refuse to pay people because they're their own set of moral guardians on that.
We're not going
because
we're not going to get into
is
it.
On sale, and I want to go buy it.
Just 1 second. We're not going to touch on it, but PayPal is in a bit of shit right now for declining to pay adult businesses at the moment. There's like 2 or 3 examples very prevalent in the news, and everyone's saying that that's why you're not supposed to make it obvious to PayPal that you're an adult business. And it's like, no, motherfucker, they're using your payment processor. You don't get to keep their money because you don't like what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go on, sir.
I think Belle Delphine was the one that was really famous for this, and that she basically never made any money for like her bathwater and all that. She just ended up a load in debt to PayPal.
I don't know about that. That doesn't sound correct, but I'm not going to get into it. That's not what the story we're digging into because I have no information on it. Instead, you said something about Dorfromantic, but I was trying to cut you off because we wanted to just bitch about PayPal for a minute.
Yeah, it's 60% off right now, and I think I might pick it up. It looks very, very cute as a.
What's this got to do with the age verification thing?
That I went on Steam earlier today because I got a message from Steam that it was on sale because it was already on my wish list, and rather than going to the shop and being able to buy it, it was like no.
But why? Dorfromantic's not an adult game.
I know, but if I want to go to the shop at all, no, you must re-verify your credit card because you're British.
Is your credit card the only payment source you have on Steam?
No, I have PayPal.
Okay, so this is very odd because I don't have a credit card linked to Steam because I don't want my credit card linked to Steam.
Same.
That might end up changing for age verification, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't care enough about adult games to buy them through Steam. But that's neither here nor there. That's a different issue altogether. I only have PayPal linked, and I can still look at the shop just fine. You're saying it won't even let you look at the shop?
It won't even let me look at the shop at the moment.
Are you sure that's to do with the age verification thing and not another issue that I'm going to talk about in about 5 minutes?
There's a possibility that Steam has dropped PayPal.
That's not true because I bought games the other day.
Okay.
And my only source of payment on Steam is PayPal because, again, I don't want to link my cards directly to Steam.
Yeah. This is an issue that I'm running into as of right now, is that I can't even get to the Steam store. On the Steam app while logged into my account without updating my payment processing methods, and they're not accepting PayPal as my as something that is already a payment processing method. And I believe that this is a version of age verification because credit cards are for 18 pluses.
Yeah, so in the UK you can't have a credit card unless you're minimum age of 18. So Steam, instead of doing what Reddit and a bunch of other companies are doing, which is basically selling your data to a third-party company by having you give them your ID, they're just being like, okay, you need to be 18 for a credit card in the UK. Link up a credit card, we'll verify it's a real credit card by putting through a $0 payment, and then it's linked and we know you're over 18. Which, fine, whatever. Annoying. annoying, but it's a better system than give us your ID so we can give it to a third-party company that you know nothing about.
Absolutely.
But I don't know what issues you're stumbling into, Rick, 'cause I can browse the Steam store absolutely fine. I can buy things with PayPal, no problem. I can't view adult games anymore. The only reason this is an issue is when... this is the dumbest non-issue ever, is I make use of the discovery queue. I look through that every other day because sometimes there's some gems in there. I don't have adult games excluded from that by default, which means I'll browse through like 3 of them and then it'll just go, error, give us your credit card because we want to show you an adult game. And I'm like, can you not just... All I have to do is go in the settings and change it. I understand this. However, can you not just have the default be exclude adult games if you're going to be doing this shit?
Error, a nipple exists.
It's a bit more than a nipple. But it is explicit. It is explicitly for sexually explicit games, because you can look at Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that, no problem. Which is baffling, because those are 18 games.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, in my opinion, there should be no difference between an 18-plus game that's because it's got a violence and an 18-plus game because there's raw dogging.
There's titties in Grand Theft Auto, man.
Yeah, there is that as well.
There's titties in Dragon Age Inquisition. Although, granted, that's not an 18, so... anyway, I digress. Yeah, I think you got stumbled across some sort of perfect storm of bullshit. Alternatively, it could be related to my next story. Rick, Silksong came out and it broke Steam.
Yeah. I love how one of the things that was mentioned on this is that not only did Steam crash, but like Humble Bundle ran out of keys, and someone said my auntie can't even log into Duolingo.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Silksong.
I think not either, but yes, it's rather funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's very funny to me. Like, I don't care about Hollow Knight. I'm just going to put that on the table. Therefore, I don't really care about Silksong. I'm well fucking aware of the hype surrounding this game. And safe to say that, yeah, Steam probably should have prepared better for this.
Yeah.
Like, it's very well documented that those fans have been ravenous for years.
Yeah, they definitely have. Have.
Also, Sony delayed their release of Silksong on the PlayStation by like a couple of hours until Steam sorted its shit out. It was very funny. Although there is an unfortunate side effect, because a bunch of indie devs recently have said, no, we straight up just pushed the release back of our games to not clash with Silksong, because that's a death sentence. Except for one game that didn't get the memo.
Which game is this?
I don't remember the title, but it's got Hades in the title, and no, it's not Hades 2.
No, not Hades 2. It's not Hades 3.
But yeah, that game has sold almost no copies on the first day, because of course it didn't. That's unfortunate for them. Hopefully that's not gonna kill them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because a lot of metrics are based around like weekend 1 and week 1. Rather than like month 1 or lifetime.
Well, also, if it's not brand spanking new, it doesn't appear in discovery queues.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, by the way, I'm saying I use the discovery queue a lot. 9 times out of 10, it will straight up say the reason we're recommending this game to you is it's new. And it's like, cool, thanks Steam. I couldn't have worked that one fucking out myself.
Yeah. That's why I get recommended things like Call of Duty, which I've never played, or rather, I played one Call of Duty once and then never cared again.
You played one, you played them all, more or less.
Yeah, it's a shoot bang. And it's less jumpy than Halo.
It's a lot less jumpy, Jesus.
Yeah, Halo is the bunny hopping shoot bang.
Yes, and Destiny took over the mantle, and nobody likes Destiny. Even Bungie really doesn't like Destiny.
Oh yeah, but no one hates Destiny more than Bungo.
In other news, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, has finally gotten a date.
Okay. So Knives Out being the series of stuff that's mostly movies.
It's all movies, and well, apart from the books they're based on. Yeah, it's the Detective Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig. If you recall correctly, I even told you at the tail end of last year, it's one of my hyped things for 2025 is we know we're getting a new Knives Out movie. We don't know when, but we're pretty sure it's this year.
Yeah. So when's the release?
November 26th in cinemas, and then December 12th on Netflix. It's getting like a 2-week run in the cinema, which is a weird decision.
Are you going to bother, or are you just going to wait?
I don't particularly want to see this in the cinema. Other people ruin movies. Like,
people, what a bunch of bastards.
I wouldn't go that far. It's just, if I got the choice of watching a movie in the comfort of my own home or going out to the cinema, I'm gonna pick my house.
Yeah, because here's the benefit of home is if you need a piss, you can press pause.
It's not even about the bladder thing. It's literally just because, again, people can't help making noise. We're people. People have to cough and sneeze, and other people have to get up and go for a piss and whatnot. And I don't fault people for doing this, but because, if you fault people for doing that, you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
But
if you're the only one that you have to deal with, and you're in control of all your noises, and you can like mentally filter out your own noises.
If you want to word it that way, sure. People are noisy, and you don't have to deal with it at home. That's my only point. I go to the cinema because it's the only way to watch certain films. Obviously, in this case, it's a 2-week gap between it and coming out on Netflix. That's fucking nothing. But with other movies, it's like a few months at best.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick, go on.
It reminds me a lot of quite a lot of the Disney ones where they do like a really short theater release, and it's still in theaters by the time it comes out on Disney Plus half the time.
I'm not familiar with any movie they've done that with. Do you want to take a stab at any they've done?
Moana 2.
Oh, cool.
Elemental.
Well,
Definitely Elemental.
Was Elemental even in cinema?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I wanted to go see it, and then by the time I got the chance to, they were already announcing that it was coming to Disney Plus, and then it came out on Disney Plus, and it was still in cinemas.
Wow. Well, fair enough. Elemental, I just generally didn't think even had a theatrical run. Moana 2, I've been very vocal about not giving a fuck about Moana.
Yeah. I've not even watched it, and turns out they retooled the idea for a series into a movie, which is why people who have seen it and said it feels disjointed, they basically go, oh yeah, okay, so that's why.
Oh, gee, it never works out well. But anyway, I digress. Rick, last but not least, this is not a wrestling podcast.
Good, because Netflix keeps recommending me wrestling, and I can't find out how to stop it.
Gee, it's almost as if they paid a lot of money for that deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, follow up on the news story, which I think I mentioned last week, might have been the week before, but Psycho Stu is well and conscious.
Excellent. Wishing him well, wishing him a speedy and continued recovery.
Pretty much, man. The most annoying and frustrating thing about this story is the Roger Jackson camp is still running defense, and they're doing a real piss poor job of it, because everything they say is immediately counteracted by every single video of the incident that was taken.
Yeah, and oh man, it's there's a lot of shit slinging.
That's all they can do. It's all they can do. Now, I want to point out that, Rick, you sent me a screenshot from, I think it was Rampage Jackson, which is Roger's slightly more famous father, where he was getting bombarded by a bunch of racist DMs. Obviously, anyone with half a brain can tell you that, no, this isn't an excuse to be racist. Don't be a dick. But Roger Jackson does need to face consequences for what he fucking did.
Yes, absolutely.
If anything, I don't even think prison is necessarily the answer here. I think he needs serious psychiatric help if this is a reasonable thing he thinks he can do.
Yeah, actually, yes, it's assault. Yes, it was with a potentially deadly consequences, and he's very lucky that it hasn't been deadly.
Oh, if it was deadly, I don't even know if it would be. Because there was intent behind those fucking punches. I don't think it would even go down as manslaughter. It would have to be what's the fucking murder but accidental? Rather,
yeah. So there's degrees of murder. So it was intent to kill, but not premeditated. So it's second degree or third degree.
I think it's third degree, because I think second and first are no, I want to kill this person, or rather, I am planning to kill this person. I think there's third degree, second degree, and first degree. First degree is the very bad one, because it's I planned this, I wanted to do this, and I did it. That one's clear cut. The other two versions of murder, I'm way more iffy on. Plus, hashtag not a lawyer, right?
Yeah. I think third degree murder crosses the line with manslaughter, where it's I physically did this action and it resulted in death, like something that you chose to do.
Now, again, I want to remind people that Roger Jackson is a trained fighter.
Yeah.
He knows that if he constantly punches someone in the face, or rather the head, it could do permanent damage. He can't plead ignorance to this shit.
Yep.
And even if you're not
trauma to the occipital cranium.
Even if you're not a trained fighter, unless you have some kind of mental handicap, most people know if you hit someone in the head, you can kill them. So if you hit someone 20 to 30 times while they're already knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it don't look good, does it?
Like, lizards know that heads are weak points.
I get the point you're making, but it's a bit of we're doing a bit of a jump here.
Yeah. Like animals that are very definitely. I don't like to. I'm saying I don't like to. I'm literally just doing it. Below human intelligence, know that heads are weak points. You don't have to be that smart of a human to be considered above animal intelligence. And yes, we know that heads are weak points, and if you hit someone in the head, they're gonna die.
It's why I use the word mentally handicapped, because I'm literally thinking of Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Like, that level of, like, yeah, that person probably won't understand not to punch someone in the head because you can kill them. That's the level I'm talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, good news on the Psycho Stu front. There's been no update on Roger Jackson. It's interesting that he's not even been put into custody, let alone just nothing about this is coming. No repercussions. You know what I mean? Yet.
Yeah, so it would seem. Like the only court he seems to have been judged in is that of public opinion, and even that's split. It seems
it's not even. It's split if you listen to the very vocal people who instantly make this a race thing. Do you know what I mean?
The very vocal defenders who are trying to make it a race thing, or the very vocal attackers who are trying to make it a race thing. And I would vastly prefer to hope that is a very loud and very vocal major minority.
It's this is an incident that occurred in America, and you can't completely disregard those sentiments. You know what I mean? It influences things heavily over there, and it's easy to see why. But the rational people involved on the side that Roger Jackson needs to face some comeuppance here are looking at it from the point of view of, I mean, I've explained the story to death when I brought it up, but again, there was an incident. Psycho Stu thought Roger was a worker, smashed a beer can on his head, a gimmicked beer can that doesn't actually do any damage, it just makes a loud noise and looks bad. Gets told that Roger is not a worker, and this interaction is filmed, by the way, you can look it up, where he says, sorry dude, I'm paraphrasing, sorry dude, thought you were a worker, are we good? Him and Roger Jackson shake hands several times, yes, we're good. This simmers for a couple of hours. I don't know if it was a couple of hours, but as far as I'm aware, this happened before the show, and then the incident occurred at the end of the show. So we're talking at quite some time gap, and then this happened. And to accept an apology and say, nah, we're good, and then do that is fucked up in anyone's book, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, go on.
I was just going to say, very, like I said already, good that we're having a recovery at least.
And on that dour note, Rick, for the benefit of the audience and for me, what are we doing? The fucking idiot. What are we doing today? And count us in.
We're doing Fixed on the Netflix. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, it seems to have fallen off of the front page by now, but if you type in even the word fix, you get this pretty much immediately.
Yeah, it helped that I'd already pressed play on it, so it was easy for me to find because I could just press resume thing that you've paused.
Oh, you know what? The animation style doesn't look quite as fucked up as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It does feel a bit like Hanna-Barbera, you know?
I get you. Man, the screenshots didn't do this justice.
Oh, the pucker.
Yeah, well, seeing as the big joke is dog gets its bollocks cut off, I assumed they wouldn't be afraid of showing dog buttholes.
Yeah.
Gee, I fucking wonder. I don't know about
you to this one thing that's on the only thing that's animated in this entire scene.
Is this an American thing, the whole put a dog in a box thing? Because every time I've gotten a dog, this has never been how it goes down.
I think the idea is that they're treating the dog as a present. So because of that, it's taken into the house in the box. Sorry,
look at this fucking 101 Dalmatians house.
Oh, actually though, I think all houses are like this in dog stories. He's gonna be humping something, ain't he?
It looks like he's already gone through a bunch of stuff.
Oh, grandma's leg. Gross.
Nope.
as Grandma died already.
This is quite uncomfortable to watch, Rick, from the
It is
get-go.
a bit.
Now, I don't condone physically punishing your pets, but if a dog humps you, the instant... Yeah, that. Like, fucking kick it. It'll soon stop. And when I
Yeah.
say kick it, I don't mean kick it horribly. I mean nudge it with your leg.
Yeah, nudge.
That's a dead dog.
Typically, yeah. I remember watching like a clip of a dog pissing on an electric fence, and it just
Yeah, I'd feel it, I
stops
bet.
it stops midstream and just yelps and runs away.
I just want to say, by the way, I would be deeply upset if my ice cream ended up getting fucked by a dog.
Yeah,
Fucked by anything, really, but a dog's just, like, extra, like, nasty.
wasn't it a what we do in the shadows thing of we like virgins because if you had a choice between a sandwich and a sandwich that nobody had fucked, wouldn't you prefer the one that nobody had fucked?
So that is the joke, yeah, but it's literally just like, he just does the example, we always get asked why we prefer virgins, and I'm just saying, if you were to eat a sandwich, I think you'd feel better knowing nobody fucked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
way of wording it. Like, most people call it the Red Rocket, I believe.
Yeah, the rocket or the lipstick.
Ah. Ugh. Man, we've got some wild fucking censorship laws, haven't we? Where can't show the dick, but yeah, it's fine with us showing the balls.
Well, yeah, because the balls are not sexual; they're just there. And they're funny.
Okay. The same thing could be said about tits, but we know that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's even weirder with tits because you can show tits, but you can't show the nipples because apparently they're the sexy bit.
Yeah. And yeah, the whole rest of the boob is what's sexualized. It's like it's like wrapped up in gift wrapping and all that.
And fucking Jay did it, didn't he?
Yeah. She sounds a bit like Lisa Kudrow.
Maybe she was in BoJack, so it's not like she's a novice at voice acting.
Yeah. And she does do the smarmy kind of effect that's not just Phoebe again.
I get you. I love how the owner of this mongrel has no issues with this purebred dog jumping over the fence and just bugging his dog.
Yeah, but the benefit is that the dogs themselves actually seem to get on pretty well.
Yeah, but if your dog's humping everything...
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want the next door neighbour's Omni Humper anywhere near your thoroughbred.
Yeah. It's kind of impressive how they've given the dog a chest.
Yeah. Yeah. Boob fluff.
Giggity. What's the old fucking joke of, like, you playfully flirting with your friend and then, oh shit, they flirt back and you're like, oh, I didn't prepare for this. Adorable, but I shan't fuck him.
Yeah, when the dog's too excited to get prepared for the walk, because that's also part of the playing.
Gonna take you to the vet and cut your bollocks off tomorrow.
Gotta leave all of the bitches in town someone to remember me by.
Yeah.
I was told about I was told about the walk, and now I need to shit.
Well, it's okay. So this is a distinctly not necessarily American thing, but like, this is a thing you got to deal with dogs if you don't have a back garden.
Yeah, you have to wait until they go for a walk before they can do anything.
Yep. Like, I have a back garden. Bet you this is Idris Elba.
He's got a cool theme tune. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that so funny to me? That dog would have a fucking chain collar, wouldn't it?
He would, yeah. Shit, Honey's the name of the one in Housebroken as well.
Okay. Oh, God. Who hasn't had that conversation with a fucking oblivious friend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to fuck her. She's my best mate, and it's like that's the best reason to fuck someone.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like it's the number one reason why like being gay is awesome, because you get to get to do all of the fun time, all of the best stuff with your best mate.
Girls can be your best mates, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just completely slipped my notice that the fucking sausage dog is dressed in a suit for some reason.
Yeah, I'm walking on two legs.
They do that. They're fucking little freaks.
Oh, shit eater. Where is it? If it's fox shit, we know that dogs go mental for fox shit.
Dogs, there are a certain type of dogs that will use any excuse to eat any kind of shit.
Labradors.
It's not restricted to breed. Sometimes you just get a real crap draw and you've got a dog that wants to eat every piece of poo ever.
Yeah. Apparently it's an instinct from being in a like raising a litter in a cave, and the litter poos, and the cave needs cleaning.
Because we get fined if we don't. To be fair, you got those fucking horror stories of kids fucking who are idiots and decide to play with dog poop.
Yeah, and then they go blind because they then rub their eyes afterwards. Or at best, they get conjunctivitis.
It's a depressing day when that's the best you can hope for.
Yeah.
So I never
Yeah,
let
we
my...
have, yeah.
General rule of thumb, I never let my dog off the lead because it's a fucking spanner and won't come back.
Yeah.
So we got one of those leads that just... you flick a button and suddenly it's basically an infinite lead.
Yeah, it's an infinite lead, and it can be retracted.
No,
But
it doesn't
it's
get... It won't get retracted. If you press the button again, it locks it at its current length.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah, slack jaws.
Jesus. That's a pretty good gag. Oh, this is going to be the first one of the group that's had its bollocks cut off.
Of the more recent ones, at least.
Yeah. Do you want to explain to the audience who don't know nothing about animals why you got to put cones on them after an operation?
Because they eat the stitches.
It's their stitches are irritating as they are with humans, but humans have the common sense to know that if they fuck with the stitches, bad things happen. Animals are dumb, and they will keep licking until they come undone, and then they... well, if it's on their stomach...
And they have an open... Yeah, and then they have an open wound.
Looks like he's got wings. I know it's just his shoulder blades, but...
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it looks like one of those vultures that Mr. Burns has.
It's not worth having your bollocks cut off just to make your dick look bigger. What fuckwit logic is that?
Yeah.
How the fuck could you say that with a straight face, innit?
Your ball buddies, yeah. Where are my testicles, Summer? Like it's bad enough for people, but I'm guessing dogs have an issue of sitting on their balls as well.
Not really. Like, I guess it depends on the breed of dog, but like most of them, they're kind of tucked in there. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, you see, my father is also my uncle and second cousin.
Your uncle is your mother, your sister is your brother, they all fuck one another.
God, he looks like a condescending prick, doesn't he?
He does. Piss and shit.
I literally had to take the dog to the vets the other day for anal glands, and boy, is it uncomfortable for them.
Oh boy. Yeah, remember when I used to be cute.
To be fair, that's a pretty good fucking comeback.
Yeah, to all of that, yeah.
There you go. That's the attack group. And it's getting under her skin too.
It is. It's great. Oh, there's your Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
Human
yeah.
style. Human style.
If you were these dogs' owners, would you not be like, dude, fucking stop?
I mean, you're at the dog park. I'm
And
assuming that's just going to happen, so.
you don't want your dog to get fucked by another random dog at the dog park.
Yeah, I'm assuming not. Winner's bitch.
It means best in show that's a female dog.
Yeah.
Why did they give her hips just for that shot? Oh god, that's oh. Now, for context, just literally, what more clue could you want with butt right in the face?
Yeah, it's not exactly subtle.
Oh, she a freak.
Yeah, she is.
I really did not like that sound of her back stretching.
Yeah, grandmas in general, like, just because the package is wrinkly doesn't mean there's no candy inside.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I zoned out. What were you actually saying? Because I don't get your metaphor.
I was making a dirty joke about grandmas.
But I was talking about the sound it made as the dog's back was stretching.
Yeah, it was a cute little bit of sound foley. But, yeah, like you say, it was a bit uncomfortable.
Well, actually, it super tones down their aggression.
It does, yeah.
Oh, she's got fuck me eyes.
She does. Yeah, you won't be keep on going unless you had some hang-ups already.
It's painfully clear before now.
Oh!
It don't take a lot to get that from you, does it?
No, apparently not.
Generally, I don't really like. I don't like the idea of having dogs just for show.
It's kind of interesting that they're doing the inverted thing that humans would see the show dog as kind of up on the social ladder.
Sure.
Whereas the dogs are treating it as like, oh, the dog is more dog because they do more dog things.
Well, that's just the point of view that the regular dogs are taking to justify that, yeah, no, we can fucking hate these people.
Yeah, yeah. No, but even Honey is feeling that way, it seems.
Well, Honey's feeling that way because she wants to get with Bull.
Mm.
No one does this, by the way. I know they're making the point of, like, they're showering him with all the stuff that he shouldn't be allowed to do because they just had the Great Dane be like, oh, I had the day of my life. There you go. They're even, like, hammering it home now. But, yeah. He's about to have his dick cut off.
So he's having his last hurrah moment.
I love the idea of filling the toilet with Kool-Aid just for your dog.
They might be drugged.
No, it's not going to be. You can't drug someone if they need to be drugged at the place.
Sure.
Or maybe he is drugged, but you should not drug someone if you're taking them to a hospital where they will get drugged for surgery.
Yeah. Oh, that's also why you need to be very, very upfront with medical staff. If you have taken any substances, because they can modify the drugs that they give you.
Or keep you off drugs for X amount of time till they're out of your system.
Hmm.
I don't know, dude. It sounds like you've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah. You survived it, but these are mine!
Dude, he's insulting his friends.
Yeah, is that what you think of me? You're telling me that to us in front of my face. Oh, he's got a new costume.
It appears that just seems to be what the owner wants to do.
Yeah.
Well, you got to fuck Honey before those balls come off, which might be the plot of the film. Listen, I totally understand where he's coming from. If someone told me we're going to cut your balls off tomorrow, I'd be like, well, fuck it, just kill me. But you know, like saying this to your friends who have already had it done, who you've hung out with and supported up until now, and now showing your true colours as, oh, you're all less of a dog because of this.
Well, people feel that way about vasectomies as well. It's just that it's a lot less outwardly obvious.
But vasectomies, you still get to come.
Yeah, and you get to keep your balls, they're just not attached.
Yeah, well, I'm with Rocco on that one. Congratulations, you lost your friends. And you're going to lose your balls and have to hang out with those other ballless people that you just insulted for no reason.
I am kind of digging the animation style, to be honest. Like, yeah, sometimes it looks disgusting, but it's always expressive. Do you want to fuck a show dog?
Don't do it to that tune. Jesus.
I knew it wouldn't last. Oh.
I've just realised this bull has a back garden, so he shouldn't be desperate for a poo or a piss just because he went for his walk.
Yeah, well, by the same token, I think it's more a case of he gets told he's going for a walk, so you work yourself up to it. It's like when you've been on a trip and you're nearing home and you're like, oh, there's a toilet at home. I know I'm going to be okay. And by the time you get to the front door, you're bursting.
I don't have that. I know it's a thing people experience, but it's not something that tends to hit me.
Okay, you don't have the Odyssey poo.
Not really, because if I need the toilet, I go in public. The only time I don't go in public, and you'll probably remember this because it happened the last time I was up there with you, where I went to the public toilet and they wanted 20p to get in, and I'm like, well, fuck you, I'm not pissing then.
Yeah. You know there's something wrong with the dog if it doesn't fight you for the ball.
Whoop, it's an emotionally manipulative little shit.
Little dung beetle.
Well, it did say ant, but is this going to be like a Sisyphus reference?
So it would seem.
Is he well, it depends. Is he going to roll back or not? That's the question. Nope, just a different metaphor entirely.
I guess so.
Now, is it implied that it's barking at this point? Would you as an owner not be like, hey, shut the fuck up, buddy?
Yeah, well, he might just be boofing and whining. Okay, because the collar is off, he's going to get caught by the pound guys.
Well, it's a good thing this is set in America, at least I assume so, because obviously in the UK, all dogs have to be microchipped nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas America is really loose and lackadaisical with all of their laws when it comes to owning things.
Yeah, well, because each state is like a little country, and with them having different laws, it's not worth having a countrywide law when the states have their own.
Well, it's almost as if that's a stupid way to run a country.
Yeah, almost as if it's not a country at all, but a collection of small countries.
Now, most dogs aren't smart enough not to walk on the road.
No, they're not.
Are we going to get a Homeward Bound-esque story, only the motivation wasn't getting lost in the woods, it was, I don't want to lose me nuts.
Yeah, I want to keep hold of testicles, A and B. Oh, lefty and righty.
I know it's not, but it almost sounded like Jack Black during that little monologue.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like MODOK as well.
It's not fucking Patton Oswalt.
It's not Patton Oswalt. But like it sounds a little bit like him sometimes.
Disagree. Hunger, the first obstacle all stray dogs have to face.
My killer instinct only extends to rabbits.
That's a pretty good killer instinct to have as a dog, though.
Yeah.
No one is dropping whole fucking burgers. Ice creams I can believe.
Yes. Especially if they're trying to avoid a seagull, which is definitely going to eat the ice cream.
Okay, that dog should have a fucking heart attack right about now. Oh, he's going to get high, is he? Oh no, just some people hotboxing.
Oh,
and their
yeah,
license
some-
plate
some
says
ne-
420.
Yeah.
That's
so just some
dumb.
nearby people, yeah. And now he's going to get the munchies. Yeah, that's why they call it skunk.
That's only bad weed. Like, you don't want skunk weed. It's fucking cheap and awful. Also, I'm told. I don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad, okay?
It's not even that. I just don't fancy them. I don't give a fuck. To each their own. I would hate for any animal to get high by accident.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't think dogs have an equivalent of catnip, do they?
Not really. Boy, is it telling that you see honey when you're having your fucking weed-fueled hallucinations.
Hmm.
If only that was easy, right? I know they're dogs, but like, if anybody came up to me and said, I really want to lick your balls, chances are my first answer would be, what? To make sure I heard them correctly. And then my second answer would be like, okay. Freak.
Yeah, it's not the normal thing to do, but by the same token, if that's what you're into, then hello.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, the rats are not going to stop at licking.
But they didn't even lick. It was just straight up fucking biting.
Biting, yeah.
He's gonna get fucking scurvy.
Yeah.
Scurvy? That's not the word I wanted.
Rabies. Rat rabies.
It wasn't even rabies I was thinking of. It was, mange.
Mmm.
Black plague.
Rat ringworm. Is he talking to his fleas now?
No, he's talking to his bollocks. You know, the things he named?
Okay, oh yeah, okay. So he's talking to,
So
Old
the
Spice and Napoleon.
the smaller of the two. Oh, did he call it Napoleon? Oh, okay. That'd be
Yeah.
explaining the Napoleon hat.
Yeah, Old Spice and Napoleon, yeah.
I would freak the fuck out so hard.
Yeah, if you, yeah, like if your ninja's just like fucked off, yeah.
This is also a Lee Evans joke, by the way, where it's like you take your dog to get its bollocks cut off. That's why they chase the ball. They want you to sew it back on. Can dogs and cats understand each other in this universe? That's the question.
I think they're going to play it up that they can't, and then eventually reveal that they can.
Nah, it's going to be a whole gang of alley cats. Yeah, this is how it goes down, motherfucker. That sounds like you taking the piss out of someone.
It does. Yeah, when they go, "Nyah."
Playing dead, eh? That's a Tom and Jerry cat.
It is. It's the little one.
Ah, see? Hey, Rocco, my boy!
Yeah. Best boy.
What a song choice.
Running on the highway. Running on the highway.
That was cats do that like little bastards, don't they?
They do.
Oh, it's a naked one.
Yeah, apparently they suction on. when they don't have any fur.
Suction on.
Yeah, so you'll get little puckers all around your house of where the cat sat down and
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
and got stuck.
Oh, Rocco, look at you. You shit bigger turds.
Unfortunately, the cats all are like made entirely out of knives.
I do just want to say this would freak me the fuck out as well. Like, if you're in an alleyway and this happened, you're surrounded by cats doing this. What do you think? You're not Catwoman.
No, the cats have decided that you're going to be dinner.
We know all your secrets.
And if they give you a wound, then you're going to get toxoplasmosis, and then you're going to be pro-cat for the rest of your life.
Better than having a prolapse for the rest of your life.
I mean, that's what the cats have half the time.
What cats do you hang out with?
Boy cats, where they shit their entire arsehole out sometimes.
They really don't. That's a rarity. I'm concerned by what these cats you seem to know. Like that shouldn't be a common occurrence.
Oh yeah, it's rare. But the fact that almost everyone I know with a cat has had a prolapse at some point.
My family has owned several cats. None of them have ever prolapsed. And trust me,
At least not in front of you.
You think they can stick it back in themselves, do you? God, fucking... I wasn't expecting it to swear.
Annoyingly enough, that's the one cat out of all of them that would probably have just fit in with the dogs.
How can you possibly tell?
Just because it's animated in a more similar style to the dogs, whereas the cats are a bit more linesy. That was more blocky.
No.
Oh, I wasn't where we were going with that. Okay, hello.
Yeah, go drain your balls in... Oh, no, not the squirrel.
Poor squirrel. I know you're not very pro squirrel.
That's a red squirrel, so weirdly enough, I would be pro this one.
Yeah, pro red squirrels.
Well, it's dead now. Fucking hell, lads. I love the Dachshund being generally fucking upset with blood all over himself. That is what they are. I'll do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he's gonna get hit by a dog car.
It's a skunk.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, you got arse laser.
Oh, right in the eyes too.
It's like burnt tires pepper spray.
You need to find some water. You're getting sprayed with a Oh, he's a masochist. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense of all the other shit that we've learned about him so far.
Well, the other ones are clean now.
Do you know what? That was a really accurately animated way dogs shit.
Yeah, where they just kind of like bear down.
That dog genuinely looks like a little bat, though, doesn't it?
It does. It's a freaking... It's an Eevee.
Oh, Jesus
Eevee.
Christ. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking the implication being that it's only ever carried around in that bag, so it didn't know it could walk.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I knew a dog was going to get hit by a car at some point in this movie, but fuck's sake. That's grim.
Yeah, it's super... It's even worse than it's the one that's only just gotten his freedom.
Yep.
Oh... Would you like a sausage? I've got many.
I'm going to lose my balls and I want to drain them in you. Oh, that's a shame. Balls, start making sense, motherfucker. Listen, if he's not going to fuck a bunch of strays, he might as well at least fuck fucking Honey.
I mean, yeah, it's the best option for him in particular. It's a dog show!
Don't run in the road!
It worked out for him, at least.
Jeez, that entire joke is the whole reason she's called Honey, right?
Yeah.
Are all the owners going to like their dogs? Yep, that's the joke.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you're going to... the joke goes that every village in Britain has that one fucking freak that everyone just knows, and they're harmless, so you just live with them. That would be a pretty good freak gimmick. Hey, it's the prick who looks like his dachshund.
Yeah, the one where the animals look like the pets. I mean, the owners look like the pets.
Yeah. Okay, this is Steve. He dresses like a pirate. We don't know why, but he's a cool guy.
Yep.
I exaggerate slightly, but, there's always a character.
And because so many owners look like their dogs, a person going in as Muppet Man who is a dog just bats no eyelids.
Like, 3 kids in a trench coat is a pretty bad disguise, but 4 dogs in a trench coat, Jesus Christ, fire that man.
Yeah.
Look at those dead soulless eyes. Which might be the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think they actually do that. That they do.
Yeah.
If you don't do the peppy walk, you'll get beaten again. So help me God, you think your dad hit you?
The beatings will continue until the morale improves.
Oh, Jesus.
I believe Dalmatians were originally popularized by American firemen, where they would be able to find the fires and would stop at corners and point in the direction of the fire, and then the fire truck would catch up.
A lot of people know this, but Dalmatians are basically a splinter group of Labrador.
Yeah.
Alright, Yoda, calm the fuck down.
Oh, no. And they can't have chocolate anyway.
It wasn't chocolate, it was shit. That was the joke.
I know.
Fuck that.
Big fluffies.
There are certain breeds of dogs that have a certain look that they have to have in order to be good at this sort of shit, and yet I think look fucking disgusting.
Well, here's the thing. I think pugs used to look way better. Like, you see photos of pugs from 60 years ago. They look so much better than they do today.
Well, there's that one breeder who's trying to basically go back to the old pug where they don't have the completely deformed snout.
Yeah. I think it's Barycephalus or something. But yeah, the short snout.
There's nothing wrong with dogs having short snouts, but what is wrong is when they have absolutely no snout at all and therefore can't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Like, there are plenty of dog species that don't have a very pronounced snout.
But, yeah, I may be entirely racist on this, but I do prefer dogs that look like wolves, as in having snouts.
How the fuck is that racist? Now, obviously, dog shows are fucking evil, but obviously, because these dogs are voiced, we're now getting a bit of a commentary on the pageant scene, I'm sure.
They might all actually have the same voice as well.
Tough shit. That's not how dogs get... Dogs don't get a say in this world.
They don't.
Doesn't he look ready to fucking deck a motherfucker?
They're probably brothers.
Jesus. Oh, I didn't see that coming. That's great.
Yeah, neither did I. Like, I thought that maybe one of them would end up in the in the show, but I wasn't expecting it to be him. I was expecting it to be Lucky, if anything, because he knows about the culture.
Is he going to accidentally win? Because that's going to be the creme de la creme of a gag, right?
Yeah, it'd be so funny.
I would immediately stop touching a dog if it growled like that.
Don't go down there. Whoa.
All it takes is one fucking angry dog, man.
Yeah, and you start the howlstorm. Oh, wanna get me howling.
I think I've told this story before on the podcast, but there was a Shar-Pei at one of the kennels I worked at, where every time I touched the door because I was going to go in and clean up the shit that was on the floor, it just started growling, and I was only the work experienced kid. So I went up to the person who actually worked there and I said, "That dog's growling at me, I'm not fucking going in there." And it's a Shar-Pei, it's massive. It was a fucking Chihuahua, yeah, fucking, okay, it can nip at my ankles, I don't care, I've got boots on.
A Shar-Pei is the one that are like 95% wrinkle.
Yeah. It was a big Shar-Pei though, like half the size of a Great Dane. Like half the height of a Great Dane, I mean. Fucking thicker by a mile. Oh, there we go, they're going to go to a brothel.
Yeah, the doggy brothel. Thank you, Idris Elba.
What, Rick, what do you think they pay with at a dog whorehouse?
Sniffs.
No, that's part of the sex.
Yeah, well, it's unique smells.
There's no transaction there, you can get that for free as a dog.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that voice to come out of that dog.
Me either, but I kind of dig it. They've also got the shoulder blade thing going on.
Yeah, and they were definitely a pet at some point because they've both got the ears docked and the tail docked.
And I am an experience.
I also don't know what these neutered dogs... I mean, I know Bull's there, but I don't know what the neutered dogs are going to get out of this.
Yeah, they can still hump, they just don't, they don't shoot.
Yeah, but that's the best bit, Rick!
I know that. But the dogs don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a good joke, but boy, is it disgusting.
Apple-headed chihuahua grinding on the shoe.
Them gormless fucking expressions are great. Someone had fun at drawing those.
Yeah. Like the gormless boxer.
What's it gonna do? Oh, it can say sit. Oh, it's a dom. It's a dominatrix.
A dominatrix.
Jesus Christ. There's a bone going in a bum!
Yeah, there's a bone. Yeah. Yeah, they zoomed in on it.
This is not the place to go if you're a virgin, Bull.
Nah.
Listen, I can't fuck her, but you can fuck her for me. Okay, that was a silhouette. What's the betting it's actually a bloke?
It probably is, yeah.
No, well, I guess not. It's got all the right coloration.
So it is a girl, but it's someone like Honey, but probably not exactly.
What's the name of Phoebe's evil twin?
Ursula.
So this one, we'll just call this one Ursula, yeah?
Yeah, it's Dog Ursula.
Don't trust anyone with that name.
Yeah, molasses is just it's just black honey, isn't it?
This is just Beelzebub from Helluva Boss, but like more realistic.
Yeah. I don't have tits. Some
Punane. Candy Shop has been playing non-stop during this entire fucking trip.
It has.
I find this subplot of Lucky getting to just talk with someone weirdly charming.
It is.
Well, we've already seen that he has weird moments of like clarity where he can think on a deeply emotional and theological level, but most people think he's an idiot, so I guess he hides that for the most part, and that's what they're kind of trying to highlight.
Yeah, and I do also like the secondary line of it that yes, he's afraid of something on the inside, but the other fear of the inside is that there's nothing inside.
Oh, and okay, and we're going to sexy times, I guess. We just had that entire fucking foresight, and then oh yeah, got your dick licked.
Experience beige.
Well, they won it, and they're game. They don't mind if you're new. Go for it, bud. Innit?
Yeah. My everything.
Oh.
Hermaphrodog.
Look at his tail wagging.
Yeah.
Wow, Lucky fucking chowed down without any hesitation. Good on you, buddy. I did only just realise during that scene he's called Lucky because his four-leaf clover on his back and his fur.
Yeah. Even I didn't see that, so yeah, cool.
Is there a moral conundrum if, like, there's someone you really want to fuck? You don't have the courage to say, hey, I love you and I kind of want to try something with you. Is there a moral conundrum of going to a whorehouse, finding someone who looks exactly like them, and then fucking them no problem?
It does feel wrong, doesn't it?
Oh, jeez. I know it's a visualization of what shit's like with dogs, but boy, was that gross.
Well, there's only 3 colors of smell. There's green smell for bad smells, brown smell for things that smells like actual shit, and then pink smell for good smell. And that
They're
was
all
pink
good.
smell.
They're all good smells to the dogs, Rick. That's the point.
Oh, yes.
You see how bored fucking Molasses is, by the way. She's like, Jesus Christ, I just want to get paid.
Yep, speaking to the microphone. Yeah, there we are.
Oh, that squelch as he tapped it. Ugh.
Get down to the hill.
How often do you think this happens in brothels where a virgin just doesn't quite know what to do, and the person who's like, "You've paid, do this. I don't get paid to listen to you, bitch."
I like this though. Can you get this itch for me? It's all the way up on my shoulders.
The worst possible moment. I'm just internally, I'm cringing because this is like a difficult situation to get out of, and I'm kind of rooting for Ball to at least have a semi-happy ending, pun not intended.
Oh yeah, she's got the vice clunge.
Well, would it not more be like it might be a bit quick, but bear in mind, like dogs.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Dog cock's not.
Yeah, they're not. So he has to finish and wait for the apple to leave.
This is a very funny visual. The cops breaking up dog orgies? I don't fucking think so. Oh, Lucky got around too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the animal control. That makes a bit more sense.
It's the pound. The pound, yeah.
Lucky will be fine. He has a collar.
Yeah, you can handle yourself, but there's no reason why we should have to do everything alone.
Again, every dog that has a collar will be fine because it's got a collar. Can't just kill this dog.
Yeah, they go to the pound and they get their owners rung up, and they get told, "Oh yeah, your dog's a bit unruly, but it's been recovered."
Who's going to become a prison bitch? That's the question. It's going to be the one dressed as a human.
Yeah.
Everyone knows a crazy bitch like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's got a thing.
He does.
Okay, the Dachshund and whatever the fuck Lucky is can very easily escape through those bars.
They can. Who made it? Whose big idea was it to make bars smaller and wider than the person I was trying to capture?
Oh, that's the first time we've seen them on all fours.
Yeah.
That is a delightfully innocent way of wording that.
It is.
We're just going to keep with the third metaphors. Can't just say Dick and Fanny. They probably wouldn't say Fanny. That means something else in America, but you know.
Could count to 699. Yeah, I like that. That was also pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Well, she's a show dog, so she's worth money.
Hmm.
Well, technically none of you do.
True. Like, I'm guessing in most real life situations, most of the owners of most of these dogs will probably know each other as well.
Well, for sure she should. Wow, she's got an ass.
She does.
Sorry, I got very distracted. She should know Bull.
She definitely should know Bull, yeah.
And now Honey's going to lose her virginity to Sterling.
Mm.
Pick a corner, buddy.
There's piss everywhere.
You took the dog with you to Vegas.
And this is the first time he's been to a whorehouse.
Okay, a dog whorehouse, Rick. It's like, lights, camera, action, time to piss. I'd be very surprised if a dog could get it that high.
And accurate.
We're not dealing with real life physics. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. When he says Bellagio, he's talking about the fountain in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Sorry, hotel lobby. I would never go to work again. Do you know what I mean? If that happened to me at work, I'd be like, cool, I'm retired.
Yeah, I've got a very Oh, and because he's used to being human, he can do the. He's the one that can use the keys.
Yeah, because he likes to cosplay as human.
Yeah, because he's always on all twos.
Hey, yo, pretty solid starting with dogs he doesn't even know.
Yeah. I mean, you would free them all, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you tried to kill us the other night. Fuck off. Here's the thing. One, they didn't help with the pissing. Two, they were very actively trying to kill his friends not 24 hours ago.
Yeah, and they all got caught. And cats are have got a much easier time not getting caught.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good for you, Lucky. Was he just on top of a motherfucking train?
He was, yeah. I'm gonna get me howling.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking windmill, and I thought that would be weird, but a bridge makes perfect sense.
Oh, that's really cute.
Well, at least we got one happy ending. I really hope that Bull gets to fuck Honey, and I didn't think I'd be rooting so hard for a dog to fuck another dog in this movie.
I will love Bull.
Wow, they put those up in less than a day.
Oh, yeah.
Because you won't stop fucking everything.
Nice spine crunching.
I'm not an expert, but I think it completely fucks up the dog for show standards if they have puppies.
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying though. They're giving up on showing her afterwards. All they want her for now is for to be a moneymaker.
Yep. He's gonna do a fucking Nick Frost where he just fucking charges through, right? He's not gonna jump that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to do, ain't he?
He's gonna give himself a fucking concussion at this rate. Yeah, like. Oh, okay.
It's an
It's gone too
adorable
far.
amount of faith. Okay, cartoon physics time.
Fuck them birds. Is he just gonna do this on the stealth, is he?
Yeah.
Which the moral implications is kind of fucked up, but it's also... We're getting hints that Honey kind of knows.
Oh yeah, Honey is literally just oh man, no, he's a doggy condom.
That is taking one for the fucking team. When they go to the vets to have his nuts snipped, the vet is going to be like, how the fuck? Who sodomized your dog? The fact that True by Spandau Ballet is playing during this is just icing on a very disgusting cake.
He's not even caring. Oh, that's really cute.
He is getting arse fucked right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, joy or pain, yeah.
It's rather telling that he calls his own name when he finishes.
Yeah, he calls his own name and he doesn't even look.
How the fuck is Bull walking straight after that? There are owners that are weird like that who are like, oh, I bet the dog enjoyed it. It's like, no, dogs don't care.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Oh, God. I'm not familiar with Benji.
Yeah, I don't know Benji. I know Old Yeller.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yep, there we go. Yep. Delayed action, jelly legs.
He just feels bad for himself because he just got it up the bum.
Yeah, I need to go dump ass and it's going to be beige.
To be fair, he deserves a bit of nookie for taking it up the arse.
Yeah, especially now that they can... they're not on the clock anymore.
Fuck me eyes once more. That's worse than Disney has ever done.
Intentionally, though.
This means Sterling took Bull's virginity, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that what mutt means in America? Is it just means mongrel?
Yeah, I think it's mongrel. It's just like an any old dog. Yeah, we could have avoided this entire movie.
That Honey looks really weird when they crop her nose out like that.
Yeah. Oh, yep. So, massive self-control that she was able to control herself in heat.
That angle doesn't implies things that are not penetration. Jeez, they're fucking springing for all the music, aren't they?
Yeah, all the licensed music. I'm bopping.
I wonder what fucking. Wonder what the puppies are going to look like.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I forgot about those fucking balls.
Oh yeah, because they never came back in the hallucination, did they? At least now he's got that hallucination for his dreams.
It's true. I guess his balls are in his mouth. Oh, okay, it looked like his balls are in his mouth.
And now they're going away.
You know what? Bull does look a bit like a dogified version of the cartoon version of Carl Pilkington. During certain shots, don't you think?
Sometimes?
It's the fucking little stubble hairs on his head.
I get it. Is 3 months the normal gestation period for puppies?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because you're a dogman, so...
I don't breed dogs. If anything, I try to avoid my dogs getting bred.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got to experience everything you could have with them, which is more than I can say for most of these dogs, I guess.
Yeah.
Although Lucky seems to somehow still be able to get off without his. That's certainly a thing.
Silly.
Oh, there's the pups.
There we go. Oh, yeah, so most of them are one or the other, it seems.
It is an easier way to... Fuck me, that's a load of them.
Okay, so oh, there we are. So, yeah, there's both designs, and they just pick and choose the colour palette.
This is very unusual for dogs, by the way. Usually, they're they don't have more puppies than they have teats. It's very abnormal.
Typically, yeah. I think Rocco was one of the ones that.
Guess he's getting his nuts cut off. And he doesn't even have his award-winning. He doesn't even have his award-winning personality to fall back on.
No. I like the grey pointy ones. They're very cute.
Hey, and she gets to hang out with the regular dogs now.
She does.
Please don't fuck anyone else. You went to the same club he did.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is that a bear? What?
Yeah, it certainly seems to be a bear. Oh, he's dancing.
Shaking his bare ass.
Oh, is this a gay man joke? Oh, yeah, they like big floppy balls, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an ex-circus bear if he can do that.
Yeah. Oh, man. Honey. Squirt the honey for the bear. Honey from honey.
Oh, wow, really splurging if you're getting a tuna in there. You probably shouldn't go, oh, fucking Tartovsky, yes. That's fucking Dexter, innit?
Yeah, so Gendy, yeah, Dexter, also Hotel Transylvania, which is also Sony Animation Pictures.
Sony does really well with animated flicks.
Yeah, and Gendy is like their oh, it's Catherine Hahn. Okay, so yeah, that's Agatha Harkness.
Oh, I see. Oh, fair enough. Just being reminded of that awful moment where the Chihuahua gets killed to death.
Yeah, the cute one got run over. Yeah,
I completely forgot about the turd hat pug. It was such a throwaway visual bit in an otherwise, ram-packed visual gags.
Yeah, absolutely. Michelle Ruff. I know Michelle Ruff.
Do you now?
Kari Walker. I know Grey DeLisle is in nearly everything.
Like that one fella who just does everything indie on YouTube nowadays.
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name.
ProZD, wasn't it?
No, it's not ProZD. It's a more normal name than that. He did pilot Angel Dust, and he does Jax on Digital Circus.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
He uses his real name, not a pseudonym.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I know who you mean. I don't know his name. Top of my head. But yeah, I think pleasantly surprised, really, because it looked cool. It looked fun. I knew it was going to be gross out, but I wasn't expecting it to have that much heart. Did
it have heart?
Okay. I think it did to a degree. Obviously there was the dog love story.
I mean, the question changes a bit, Rick. What do you mean when you say this film had heart?
it was made with more love, care, and introspection than you would expect from, say, Sausage Party.
That's a low fucking bar, Rick.
Yeah, and I liked Sausage Party.
I liked Sausage Party too, but I don't think anyone half-assed Sausage Party, so I also don't think it's a good comparison for your purposes.
Yeah, I guess not, yeah.
I think you want to compare like if you want to say something like is low effort, you can't even say something like Gayfer's Pond is low effort because the people behind it cared and they tried. They were just not very good at their jobs.
Yeah, Food Fight, I guess. Was that the Charlie Sheen one, was it?
I've never seen Food Fight.
We might have to find it.
No. if it's just Sausage Party but bad, I can go without.
It's it's the Charlie Sheen one, yeah.
I didn't know Charlie Sheen was in an animated movie about food.
It's more furries, and they do things about food. I think Charlie Sheen is a detective dog.
Then why the fuck is it called Food Fight?
I don't know.
No, I'm not having a go at you here, Rick. You didn't name it. I'm just like, you seem to know more about it than I do.
Yeah, it's Charlie Sheen is Dex Dog Detective.
Fuck off. Like, unless this film is for 5-year-olds, you don't get away with naming shit like that.
Yeah, apparently it took like 10 years to make.
Jesus, sorry, completely out of left field here, but I completely forgot that Gary Kemp was in Spandau Ballet. I know both of those Kemp brothers as actors rather than musicians.
True, fair enough.
But yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
10 years to make a film.
Yeah, I don't know how it took 10 years, because it raised tens of $1 million, which for a 3D CG animation is actually pretty tame by today's standards, but it started in 2001, so 2001 $10 million is probably like $40 million today.
But it's one of those where 2001, that was post Monsters Inc., so we had CG tech.
Yeah, we had Shrek.
Oh, geez, that would be a better measuring stick.
Yeah. It was almost exactly around the time of Shrek.
So they started making it in 2000. So it came out in 2011.
Yeah, it came out in 2012.
2012, so 11 years.
Yeah.
We're on the foreign language credits at this point, just for those watching along. Which, thankfully, are quite short, because it's just like, hey, in that one language, they only had 5 people.
Yeah, so it was basically just the main characters' voices.
Yeah. Let's jump the gun a little bit. We've only got like a minute left of credits, and yeah, it should be fine. I kind of already know your opinions, Rick, but let's hear them in depth. What did you think of Fixed?
Yeah, I just generally liked it. I think that a movie was the correct form factor for this. I think that stretching this out to a series would have gotten stale rather quickly.
Oh, what? You mean like Big Mouth that managed to get fucking 8 of the bastards?
Yeah, fucking, yeah. Well, I've already mentioned the name. Housebroken, isn't it? Yeah. The one where there's also a girl dog named Honey. Because apparently that's just what you call girl dogs.
Well, if they're the main romantic interest, and I know that feels weird to say, then like Honey's a pretty good name. Like, does what it says on the tin, for lack of a better word. Or the dog could just be golden.
Yeah, she's gold and she's like sleek. And in that one, it's Duke and Honey, and Duke is the dumb boy dog.
Sure. So why are you bringing this up? It just happens to be another dog-based comedy.
Yeah, it's another dog-based cartoon where they go into the foibles of daily life, but it's not all dogs in that one. There's like different animals as well. Like, there's a turtle who fucks everything and gets married to a shoe.
Well, that's the go-to joke. We've all seen that video.
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
It is, though.
It's so out of left field. The first time I saw that video, I was convinced that wasn't real sounds coming from that tortoise.
And I think, actually, one of the characters in that show is also voices Jay in Big Mouth.
Jay is the kid who fucked the turkey, right?
Jay's the one who fucks his pillow and does close-up magic.
Yeah, he fucks everything. He's the horny little bastard of the show, and is like, it was fine for 2 seasons, and then it got to season. I think season 3 is when all the jokes are dumb, everyone's flanderized. Jay is the pervert.
Yeah.
Which is weird because Andrew still exists.
Yeah, I would say that Andrew's more the pervert. Jay's just a.
He's a pervert.
The
joke is they're all perverts.
Oh yeah. They're all perverts. Jay is more pan, whereas Andrew is more.
Sexual orientation means fuck all. The joke is they're perverts and can't stop themselves.
Yeah.
Boys will be boys, which is perfectly fine to still say in 2025, apparently.
Yeah, and it's never a good defense. But yeah, I generally enjoyed it, and like I say, I think a movie was the right form factor for this. How about you? What do you think?
I mean, just to get on your point about it being a movie, being the right decision, this wouldn't have worked as anything other than a movie. Like, this is only an hour and 20 minutes long. Like, you need at least 6 episodes for a show.
Yeah, and having all those plot threads. Yeah, you might have been able to have an episode that was Lucky and not Sterling. Sterling was the bastard one.
Frankie.
Yeah, Lucky and Frankie.
Hey, guess what? It's really easy to remember characters' names when they fucking introduce themselves like they did in this film.
Yeah, because there's 6 of them, and they say their names, and a lot of the time, if you forget, cool, they've got it written around their neck somewhere.
That's literally only Rocco. But Rocco's also Idris fucking Elba, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for my thoughts, I think I made it quite clear that I was very pessimistic about how good this would be going in. I didn't think it would be good at all, to put it mildly. But, having low expectations is a good thing, because it means if it's shit, you're not that disappointed. If it's good, then it seems all the better for it. The premise was... I was worried it was going to be crasser than it was, for lack of a better term. Which is saying something, because it was pretty crass. It just didn't cross that line for me, even though there were some moments where I definitely cringed. It was like, oh, why are they doing this?
Yeah, so I think the actual line in the sand is that you see puckers and balls, but you don't see lipsticks.
But that's not the issue. The issue is the jokes they were making weren't crossing a line,
Yeah.
I correct me if I'm wrong, but this wasn't even an 18. I think it was a 15, wasn't it?
I think so. So they were allowed to swear, but as long as they weren't doing it in a really sexual manner.
That line was crossed, though. I think they get away with it because they're dogs and not people, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's baffling that... I get it. The entire plot of this film is based around a single dog's balls. At the end of the day, you can't expect anything sophisticated. Nor did I. But I still find it incredibly funny that that's where the line is drawn. You can show balls and arse all you want. Puckering pink arseholes, A-OK. Big floppy testes. A joke in the movie multiple times. Not a hint of cock, because that is crossing the line.
Even dog nipples are fine.
Yeah, they did show nip.
yeah, dog nip. All 8 at once, yeah.
In an incredibly good gag as well, involving Rocco, which I didn't expect. In hindsight, probably should have, because they were making it. It was a fundamental flaw in his character, as he didn't get a nipple as a kid, so therefore, he's got a bit of a hang-up. But ultimately a happy ending in the sense that Bull got a happy ending. But more importantly, Bull managed to have kids. He still went through the operation, and despite going through these bodily changes, doesn't change him as a person. Nobody thought this was a big deal except for him and the bully character, who, what better vengeance to put upon a horrible, irredeemable bully character than put him through the exact same thing he's been mocking the entire movie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I could summarize it any more succinctly than that. It was pretty cool.
Exactly. I'm not going to bring it up because it's going to be my weakest link, but there's only one joke I didn't like, and I think it's pretty fucking obvious which one it was, but we'll get to that in a moment. Before we do that, let's do our usual wind down in the usual manner. Rick, do you have a standout favourite moment?
It was actually the little heart splash when Lucky and Frankie got together again, and they just did like a jump hug across a raised parted bridge, and yeah, they just fell into the water, embracing, and did a big old heart splash. That was just it was like the cherry on top of that little relationship. Like, yeah, we draw a line under that storyline now, but yeah.
I mean, it was a nice little moment. It's never not funny in real life when you see two dogs that are clearly like owned by the same person. One of them is Chihuahua size, one of them's a Doberman.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know that the logistics are going to be different then.
No, I don't mean as a fucking rutting pair of dogs. I mean two dogs that just happen to be owned by the same person. Therefore, they're walked by the same person. Therefore, you see a Chihuahua trying to keep pace with a dog 3 times its size.
How about you? Do you have a favourite moment?
I think my favourite moment is, honestly, I think it's Rocco getting in the face of that other boxer.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, you're clearly street trash. And he goes, you want to fucking go? I bet you got all the milk from the nipple. And the other dog is confused for a moment before getting knocked the fuck out. It's a good joke. It's a good bit. I enjoyed it.
And then the follow-on from that he was enough of a perfect boxer that he was ready to be judged by the same yardstick.
It's baffling to me that an owner of a dog, I know that these people usually see their dogs as showpieces before they see them as actual pets, but regardless, it's still baffling that the owner wouldn't be able to tell the difference immediately. Just from temperament. I appreciate you don't really have dogs, Rick, but like if you had a dog and it was suddenly replaced by another dog, even if it looked identical, chances are you'd be able to fucking tell.
Oh yeah, because it wouldn't react to you in the way that you'd expect it to.
It's baffling. But again, also kind of telling, because these people are like this. They don't see dogs as dogs. They see them as, this is my pride and joy. I take care of this dog so it can win contests, not because I like dogs.
Yeah, and, well, we've got the weakest links to come up, and yeah.
Well, what's your weakest link then, Rink? I was going to do a segue, but you decided to run away with it and be awkward.
Yeah, my weakest link in general is the portrayal of something that we both essentially disagree with, and it's.
I don't think this is fair to put as the weakest link because it portrayed it as a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, then I guess.
Hey, it could be your weakest link. Please, by all means, justify it being your weakest link. I just don't think showing something you disagree with is automatically a bad thing, especially when we get the thoughts of the dogs involved, and all of them are miserable. They're fucking paranoid. They're chanting mantras, stuff that dogs shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it to spending so much time fucking Grandma's leg, when Grandma should really have just cottoned onto it and just like kind of nudged him away.
The only thing I can think of is they're implying that Grandma was asleep at the time, but it didn't need to linger that long. But I gotta be honest with you, they needed the setup to explain why Bull was going crazy about losing his nuts. I appreciate that, but the entire first act of this film, up until before he took his collar off, was so fucking boring.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of the things like that didn't have to go on as long as they did. But oh well. How about you? What's your weakest link for today?
I didn't like the joke. I really didn't like the joke of anal rape.
Yeah.
It was incredibly uncomfortable, and yes, they didn't show penetration, but it was graphic enough. Jesus. I get it. This tickles some people's funny bones, and at the end of the day, they're dogs, so it doesn't matter. But it was uncomfortable to watch. Like even the aftermath of like to try and justify it, Bull says, "I'm into butt stuff, but I don't like the idea of that dog inside me because just because you're into a certain sex act doesn't mean you want to let anyone do it to you." Like they showed a rape scene, and it fit the tone of the film in the context it was given. I won't deny that, but it made me uncomfortable, which as a comedy I don't think it should be doing, especially seeing as it didn't really push those boundaries at any point before now.
Yeah, I get it.
And the alternative is if Bull didn't get anally assaulted by Sterling, then Honey would have just got regular assaulted, even though it was all consensual on the owner's part. It definitely wasn't consensual on the dog's part, and we're in a universe where dogs are conscious and can make these decisions.
Yeah, like when they're allowed to make decisions for themselves, they can, but in that situation, they're forced into it.
Now, I want to point out, I also felt bad for Bull being forced inside molasses. That wasn't good either, but that was portrayed as bad the entire time, whereas this was played for yucks. It's so tonally different and weird to me. Maybe it's a me issue, I don't know.
Like with Molasses, he was basically into it until he realised that he was kind of...
No, he wasn't into it though, was he? He was forced inside her.
Oh, yeah. When it happened, he was forced. He was tricked. But before that, like, he had a knob on, and he did follow her.
Okay,
like
he did. That's not the point, though, is it?
He was into it until he realised, okay, maybe cold feet time.
Reverse it, Rick.
Sure, yeah.
What if instead of it being okay, let's reverse it and be instead it was Honey and random dog number 5, and random dog number 5 had a stiffy on, and she's like, I've changed my mind and I'm not really into this. I'm too nervous. And he just goes, oh well, I've slipped in anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least they portrayed that as a bad moment, but they portrayed it as a bad moment because he got caught by Honey, rather than being a bad moment because he was forced into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tricked into
Anyway, I digress. It's a movie, it's not a big deal. I think it's kind of sketch, but whatever. Let's move on with our lives. Let's end on a highlight, shall we? Rick, do you have an MVP today?
Gendy Tartakovsky, the art director and the creative hand behind all of what. Like I even said really early on, I like the art direction. That all of the dogs look very expressive at all times.
Oh god, the creme de la creme was those reactions to the what did the dog do? She like drank some water and then bathed in it, and or was it the dog? One of the acts in the brothel where it just cut to the dogs reacting and they all just looked gormless as fuck. It was so good.
Yeah, they were all gormless and they're all getting splashed on. Yeah, because like it went into like the big bowl and was able to roll around and like shake dry. Yeah. But yeah, like animation in general, but in specific, Gendy for being the art director, the animation director, and like I say, the guiding hand behind the whole style.
He was just the director straight up, wasn't he?
Yeah. But like all of these things like that are because of him. So
I'm just correcting you slightly because his title on the film was, I believe he was a director and a producer. I don't think he was actually technically in charge of art direction. Although being the director, probably would have said, yeah, let's go with this as an overall theme, but the individual shots he wouldn't have gone, well, he's the director, he probably would have gone do, but you know.
Yeah, and in general, like, his background is as an artist, so
I totally respect what you're saying. I'm just saying his title on the film was director and producer, not art director.
Yeah.
Because if you say I'm giving it to art direction and then saying you're giving it to, you know, the director, it's a bit weird.
Sure. But yes, that's my MVP. Who's going to be your MVP?
I'm going to give it to Rocco for being a wingman through and through.
Yes.
Like, from minute one, he was a fun character, and I might be biased a bit, because I am a bit of a sucker for Idris Elba. He's a good actor. Fucking sue me. But he, from minute one, where he's comforting Bull the moment he realises he's going to get his nuts cut off, to 2 minutes later, where he's telling Bull to fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good part of it. He had some light moments, and also, like, I like seeing a hench dog. That's what hench dogs look like. Like, going back to the animation style, the dogs were they pretty much hit the perfect balance of looking like real dogs, but being able to get animated, like, so they can emote, as you say.
Yeah. So, like, you can tell, even if you don't know exactly what the breed is meant to be called, like, you know that, like, Honey is like that long nose. Is it a Borzoi?
I thought they were Afghan hounds.
Yeah, it might be an Afghan hound. Yeah, basically the one with a long nose, or one of the many with a long nose. Rocco being a boxer, and Bull just being a as they call it, a mutt, a mongrel as we call them.
I've forgotten the dog's name. It's the other dog of the group that's not lucky. It's hard to fuck up a dachshund, but very clearly a dachshund. The Great Dane that they randomly met in the park with his nuts cut off was clearly a Great Dane. Again, hard to fuck it up, but if you did fuck it up, it'd be unforgivable. But yeah, Rocco gets my MVP. Total package. Pardon the pun.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that brings us to a close today. That was fixed in the books. If you let us know in the comment section what you thought of the Netflix animation Fixed. Let us know if you enjoyed the style of humour, whether or not they crossed a line for you. Like, there was a couple of jokes that I clearly didn't approve of. So yeah, they've got the comment section down below on Spotify and YouTube. Alternatively, you can send us an email at
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
Absolutely, and we are eager to hear from you. We want to hear suggestions for future things you want us to react to. Granted, probably won't get to those anytime soon if you suggest them, because we've got 2 weeks of quickness, and October we've already got a month planned of spooky goodness, so we'll get to them, but probably not immediately. But that's going to be it from us today. Join us again next week for something completely different.
Bye, everybody.